Hey, man, let me out of this car.
Basement. 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 Basement.
Benchmarks is coming to Slam Dunk. Come out and see some of the loudest vehicles in the world. It will definitely put a smile on your face. Bring the whole family to Lucas Oil Motor Speedway Park June 8th and 9th. If you're a competitor, pre-register and choose Baseboards as your entrance in the show.
Hello? What the hell?
What
Hello?
happened? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Uh-uh.
Are you sure it's me?
I think your microphone might be out.
No, it's on right now. Completely on.
I can't hear
100%.
you. No, I can't hear you at all.
No way.
Huh?
Can't hear you, Billy.
I couldn't resist.
You're an ass. I felt for it for a minute, and I was like, "Wait a minute, my shit doesn't change. What the?" Ass.
Yeah,
That was an ass move. That was an ass move. Hold on. Sure, Dan, you ain't funny either. Assholes. If y'all only knew, really, seriously, I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning.
I'm gonna have to do that again. That was too much fun.
It will never work again. It'll never work again, I promise you. I'll never fall for that trick again. No, sir. No, sir. Not from you, anyways. Maybe from somebody else, but from you,
Right.
that'll never work again.
What's Travis's number?
I can give it to you. He ain't going to answer his cell phone, though. That motherfucker never answers his cell phone.
Right.
Love Travis. He's a great guy. Great guy.
Yeah.
So, Billy, besides being a jerk face, what's up with you?
Nothing, man. Just taking it easy. I guess I shouldn't say that, huh?
Why not? I mean, for once, you can actually just kind of sit back and relax a little bit. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
it's been nice. I went out to Oregon and had a good time. They had I mean, it was a good show. They had a great location. It was a divine air conditioning, heating and cooling. I forget the exact name, but
Yes, sir.
had a great location for a show out there. It was awesome. Weather was good. Got to meet some new people.
Right.
Yeah, had a good time, man. Had a
And
good
it's
time.
really, I'm glad that you had a good time. Okay, I'm kind of a little jealous. I haven't been able to just kind of sit back and relax and kick it for the weekend. I'm ready to have some car shows. It's I think we're about a month away, if that,
Yeah.
from our shut up, Chris. Ass.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think we're a month away from our first show. So
Good
least.
deal.
So I'm glad. I'm really glad.
Do you remember how to run a show?
No, I really don't.
It's it's not like it is a perishable skill.
You know, it's kind of hard to sit up and hit. Oh, go.
Right.
Go. Wait a minute, you dumbass. You don't have to clamp on the right wires. Reclamp it again. Can you go? No, I'm not going to show you how to do it. You do it yourself. So,
Yeah. Hey, man, Dan O'Brien. We got Dan O'Brien. We got royalty watching us.
Jamie Brodowski, Dan Curran.
Yeah, Amy too, man. What is going on?
We got some people in here. Definitely. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us and chilling with us on a fine Thursday evening. Sweet.
Yeah,
Something to
I
do.
think Chris-
The drive
all the
to
way,
you know, I thought about going to USAC finals this weekend, but it's kind of far fetched.
Man,
Maybe next year. I mean, sorry, go
I
ahead.
have hotel rooms there. I need to go.
Are you going this weekend?
Well, man, I don't know. Depends on how I feel when I wake up in the morning.
All right, so the show's Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you got an extra bed, Billy, holler at me. It might happen.
Yeah.
I might have to holler at somebody else, and we might just fucking hit the road after I get off work Friday.
Yeah. So I had intended originally to leave today. I didn't get back till today, so I didn't leave today.
It's Oklahoma, so I think it's a 6.5 hour drive for me. Just off the top of my head, I think it's like
I think it's about 12 for me, but I don't know. I hadn't looked really.
But the hours that I'm working, I get off at noon.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going over to Brett's place tomorrow. He called me. He's having a little trouble with a stereo system. Wants to know how to hook up a subwoofer. So I'm gonna go teach him how to put the wire properly into the subwoofer.
You know, and you might want to tell him that color does matter. You know,
And I'm not gonna blow his mind.
The red's got to go with the red. The black's got to go with the black. And if you hook it up backwards,
I'm gonna be delicate with him because he's probably using something like blue. You know?
Well, there's a problem right there.
Mind blown, you know.
Just put blue wire on a red wire. There's where your problem is. Is red's got to go with red, black's got to go with black.
No, man.
The colors.
I think I'm gonna show him the new way. You know, the Bluetooth way. Hook the subs up without the wires. You know, it was time to get with the times.
You know, that honestly is funny as it sounds. That would really, really be awesome. Just to be able to put a pair of subwoofers in and hit positive, positive, negative, negative. Just, you know, you can reverse them. Ooh, you can hit the positive twice and make it a negative. You can flip it around to reverse the polarity. So when you flip, ooh, yeah. But I mean, seriously, think about it. That actually would be pretty.
I think these guys are gonna have to stay the old school.
I mean, but you think about it though. If you're going Bluetooth way or any other, I mean, it'd have to be Bluetooth. Imagine having 12 guys at a show all having Bluetooth speakers. How hard it would be to be able to keep everything separate. It comes down to interface. I understand that, Paul, but I mean, it comes down to all the interface and also, the data and being able to have the space and being able to all run in that same space at that same time without interference.
Yeah. So you know how I'm using, I told you I was using these virtual cables for this kind of thing right here. Well, now they make the virtual cables for hooking up your subwoofers.
Yeah, whatever.
Right? Yeah.
Go on over that shit. That's bullshit. We know that. That's not even flying here, but we all know.
Right. Yes, I'm gonna make somebody really believe that. You think? No, nobody's.
I have Bluetooth RCAs. Yeah, okay. I mean, no.
Right.
No.
Did you hear about the new alternators you were coming out with?
The ones that Jonathan Patrick's making at Brand X?
No. The transmission, and they use a PTO kind of to run.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, they'll be out soon.
And what about the one that actually did use the PTO? If you want to go down there.
Well, that was years ago.
Well, it's been like 7, maybe 8 years ago. No, it's been a little bit longer than that when he had it all hooked up on the fucking demo bus.
Yeah.
Robert Jajaski, I don't know how to pronounce his last name wrong, and I always fuck it up. But Robert did it, and I think he had 6 or 8 alternators all on a serpentine belt, and he ran it through his PTO that he used to charge the demo van or the demo bus. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I remember that. So that has actually happened before. So
I know. Yeah, right.
No, it has. Yes, sir. Really tramps, whatever. Go on somewhere with that pig shit, Paul.
Yeah. So what other myths have you heard over the years?
Myth. That all other subwoofers are loud.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Myth. I don't know, really. I mean, I'm kind of that jerk face, I guess I want to say, because if you're coming to me with something that's wrong, I'm going to correct you right there. Not trying to be an ass or be a know-it-all, but I would prefer to be the guy that's honest with you.
Yeah.
If you got 15 people in the crowd all saying, "Yep, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right," when you're wrong, and they're laughing at you behind your back, and I'm the one person in the crowd that says, "Hey, no, they're laughing at you. You're wrong. You got it backwards."
Right.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. And I'm I'm kind of that brutally honest
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that think they're loud. I mean,
Well,
what the hell?
that's me too. I used to think I was loud, but I never.
Yeah, good example. Good example.
I
Right?
never was.
What
Never
do you
was.
know?
It's never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, the big bastard.
So where is your first show, man? Do you remember?
Yes, actually, it's it's this one right here that we were talking about a little bit ago.
Oh yeah, on 420.
Yes, sir. My first show is going to be Team No Pressure, a joint with Chronic Palooza. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I pronounced it all
With
right.
who?
Chronic Palooza, or Palooza, whatever. It's at 7000 Crest Road, Mall Drive. It's going to start at 12 o'clock from 12 on for the demos and everything like that. I'm sorry, it's kind of all last minute. I'm trying to read my wife's writing. It's on chicken scratch here, but yeah.
I see she wrote it real big for you.
A joint, yeah. We're all a joint with it. Yes, sir. Team No Pressure, a joint with Chronic Palooza is presenting Base Wars, whatever. Not presenting, that's probably not the right word to use. It's a 420 show, and it's going to be pretty good. From the way I understand it, there's going to be no fees for any of the base heads to get in. Even though there is a separate show, all the base heads will be outside. Inside will be the whole big event. I think there's music, there's dog shows, there's all kinds of stuff going on, and she is going to provide tickets for each person that is coming through the car audio show to go inside to look at the rest of the stuff.
That's cool.
For the rest of the event. So, it'd be something different.
Yeah.
Something different. Pop Tart. I'm having a 420 base event show. That's cool.
I did, Jeremy. I did intend to go there. I'm undecided.
You're going to be in Oklahoma already, so, I mean, I'm going to be there. No, I'm joking.
We could definitely meet there Saturday.
At the 420 event. You might as well just come down.
No, I mean this weekend. Day after tomorrow.
Right. I know, I mean, really? I mean,
I've been gone since last Friday. I just got here late last night. So I kind of need a couple days in the office, but I really did want to go to that show. I think I want to go see if Carlos breaks a record, like to be on hand for that. Really, really would like to be there for that.
I missed it last year. I'm kind of sad. I said I missed going last year, and I'm kind of sad because Jason Lucas was able to.
Yeah, he cleaned house. He had like 10 awards, didn't he?
No. He won 2 at least, but
at least I think he's
on. I think he's on ring number 5 or 6. He did pretty well for himself, and then like a true champion, he sold the car because he got tired of it, and now he's doing something different.
Right.
We'll see.
So I really want to go, but I'm also really kind of tired. So sure, but I really want to go.
Well, I mean, if I
don't leave pretty soon, I'm going to miss it. When he runs, I might not be there, and
decide not to go, and you have already reserved them rooms. I would hate for them to go to waste. You could possibly let me know, and I could just go down there and go live for you.
Yeah. I probably wasn't going to go live. I mean, I was going to give the respect to the other org. I wouldn't do that to them,
Well, I'd go live when Carlos ran, is what I meant.
Do I know?
I'd go live when Carlos ran.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd usually try to keep
respect to the other
profile if I go to another org show. I went to Iasca's and Emma's. Iasca had their SPL and their sound quality, Emma's sound quality. And I think there was another org sound quality also. I went to that, but I just low profile, I just want to go.
And see, I like going to all the other orgs just to be able to kind of go there and visit with all the friends and hang out. And,
Yeah.
I've got
And it's kind of
nothing
nice.
but love for all the other orgs. I don't care.
Sometimes kind of nice to go somewhere where you have no responsibility whatsoever.
Coming to the party that I invited you. What party are you talking about, Jamie? Your birthday? Absolutely.
Yeah, I missed that
I'm
one.
definitely coming to your birthday party. Yes, sir.
I bet Jamie has a good party.
Well,
bet
Jamie's
it
going to be 50 years old too.
Huh?
Jamie's going to be 50 years old as well.
Dang. Well, he old.
Old.
Huh.
I got
Well,
a.
he was looking all slim and trim on his finals award.
That was probably like a 20-year-old photo, though. Seriously, and I ain't even gonna lie. Did you use that one photo, the funny one? Oh, then yeah, that was at least a 20-year-old photo. Let's be truthful, Jamie.
Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
I hope he don't hate me for it. I thought he'd get a kick out of it, so I did put it on his.
Trust me, he definitely thinks it's funny as well. He's not mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
Yeah.
I'm ready to hear that that Liberty. I heard that Jeep Liberty is actually pretty loud.
Don't he have a loud S10?
No, he's got a Jeep Liberty.
Did he used to have an S10?
No, you're thinking of Isaac.
No.
Isaac Scrunchfield. Yes, sir.
Mm-mm.
All
Nope.
right. I know.
White S10 with a blow through.
No, you're thinking about
That's Slamology.
no. Jesse Johnson has never had it. He's always had the Jeep.
Do you have another Jesse?
You're thinking of damn it. It's right on the tip of my tongue. He started up Midmo, Missouri. I cannot think of this.
Jesse?
No, it's not Jesse. He's going to be so mad that I can't remember his damn name. Ben Furlong. Ben
Yeah,
Furlong.
I knew I was correct. I told you it was Ben.
It's Ben Furlong. Sorry. I knew it. It was like right there on the tip of my tongue. I'm sorry, Ben. And I know you're going to watch that. Well, yeah, we got Jesse.
I do believe that Wes Strickland is going to be at TDH for Base Wars.
We do have Jess Christopher. Yeah.
What's he got?
He has the S10 that you're thinking of, the red S10.
I told you.
I forgot about that one. You're right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I know your people better than you know your people, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But you don't know.
I what?
I said, but you do know and don't know.
Yeah. I'm learning. There's Antonio.
Antonio Ortiz.
I want him to know it's been like 5 years since I had taco.
I know, right? Hell, I live by him, and it's been like
Y'all
5
done
years
that
since
since
I
you
had
did
this
it that time? That's too long, man. What are y'all doing?
He doesn't love us no more. He works so much.
What are y'all thinking?
He works so much. Jimmy Pittman about to lose the Nitro scores. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to finally take that over. So you can be loud. That was an asshole move. I should have said that.
What's your favorite kind of batteries, Jimmy?
I wouldn't say batteries right now because I'm using caps
How come?
because they seem to have the reserve and the punch that I want and I need on tap.
What kind of caps?
Excess power.
Yeah, it says how big?
I think they're the 2.5 or 2.7.
How many of them?
10 banks.
10 banks?
Yes, sir.
How much is that?
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm
Is
sorry.
that 6 sales per bank?
6 cells per bank and it's 10 banks. Yes, sir. I mean, it's
You got 10 of them?
about that wide by about that long. Yeah, I got 10
Yeah.
banks. It's a lot.
Right.
They're sitting over on the actually over in the tool room over
It's
there.
It's caps?
Caps, yes, sir.
How do you get reserve out of caps? They empty out fast.
Well, I mean, yes and no.
Is a cap? Is that what a yin long cell is?
Yes, sir. Same thing. Same thing. 100.
I thought that was a battery.
No, they're caps.
A cap.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're caps. No, it's not a battery, it's a cap.
It's a cap.
Yes, sir. And they do run out. They run out pretty quick, but as long as you got more, caps don't have reserve. See, even Mont said that. Yeah.
Caps
You just
don't.
gotta go up. You gotta go up.
That's what I was thinking. Caps don't have reserve, so it's gonna be hard to demo with caps, right?
Yeah, you just gotta have
You
plenty.
sure it ain't a battery?
Huh?
You sure it ain't a battery?
It's not a battery.
Not a battery. Okay. I learn something new every day.
No, sir. Not a battery. It's a cap.
Pop Tart, I did not get in touch with the woman from Buffalo Wild Wings.
So
I did not.
no, stop it. Stop what, Mont? He's like, no, stop it. No. I probably said something wrong. Yeah.
Right. This is James. He's in Oregon. He's our guy in Oregon.
Oh, the new guy that you was talking about? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, do you send Matt Phillips his top yet?
No, sir. No, sir.
And when you gonna do that? You gotta do that.
Matt, please reach out to me and
No, he can't.
or
He's not even here. Just send it to him. I sent you his address already.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mess. Send it to him, man. He needs to do a show. It's coming up. Let's
Pop
see.
Tart needs to start using our tent and quit using that green one that he's used the last 3 shows.
Well, that's not his fault. He don't have one for us. When we first got together, he was doing them at this one spot, and he was doing them on the pavilion, and so he didn't really need a tent. But he's starting to do some shows that's not under that pavilion. So
I'm just giving him shit.
Brett, I was telling him that you called me today and asked me if I would come over tomorrow, and so I told them that I was coming to teach you how to hook up the subwoofers that you were confused, and I was going to show you how to put the wire into the subwoofers.
I mean, yes, okay, you're right, Jeremy. Dude, ding dongs are ding dongs. Whatever.
Right?
I mean, it is LTO, I guess. You're right. Absolutely. It happens. Color
Right.
matches. You're right. Okay, I'll give you that. No, sir. No.
Now, what is he saying right here? I'm confused.
Because they're LTOs. And they're
What
not
is that?
I mean, it's I don't know how to explain the technology or whatever.
What do you think that is?
What?
What's
Lithium?
oh,
Lithium technology, I'm guessing. I don't know. And don't
yeah, I
I
can see
know I'm
that.
probably wrong, but I don't know. Honestly, I really don't.
So probably lithium technology.
I'm guessing. Lithium
More
technology.
than one. Lithium technologies with the S on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Something new every day.
This is like midnight for me. I'm beyond my sleeping zone. I'm like half awake. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Sorry, I'm late. Had some fun stuff to take care of. I hope it was truthfully fun stuff and not just being funny. Mr. Brett is, I can't wait to hear Brett's now that he actually. Okay, there you go. Now that he's made
Tell Brett to get off Google.
right?
Ain't nobody that ain't on Google gonna spell that correctly, right?
Oh, he called you out, Brett. Right there. Called you out. See. I don't know. Brett probably could spell it. No, wait a minute. No, he's got the Mississippi.
That's what I'm saying. He's from Mississippi. Ain't no way he can spell that.
He came from Mississippi. I know y'all can't spell any better than I can. So no, none of us can spell that word.
So,
Joking.
man, as a youngster, I got married just out of college pretty quickly, and my at the time that wife, she was from New York, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
she literally believed that we did not have shoes, teeth, or bathrooms in the South. And this was, not that long ago. She really thought that.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah. It was kind of funny.
Well, I only say that because, I talk to Drew a lot because we're on the team. And he always makes fun of Mississippi, Louisiana school district and how they suck. So it's like, yeah. But I'm no rocket scientist by any means at all. I suck when it comes to spelling.
Craig, I was there yesterday, man. Yesterday, I was right where you are.
Yeah, I don't know. And I seen that a little bit earlier, Craig, where
What's that?
either Billy's freezing or I'm freezing and I don't understand it. One of us is still kind of got that. See, like right there, you just froze just for a brief second. And now you're right back again. Yeah, so I don't know if it's you or me, but one of us.
He's in New Mexico. His service does suck.
Well, that could be a possibility as well, too. But
Yeah. I was trying to watch YouTube videos across there. It's not happening.
So it's not as. It's just you, Craig. You suck. Sorry. Move out of. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm not even going to say that. Not even going to say that. Definitely appreciate you guys for watching this.
So I went to, I told you I went to Oregon. I had not been to Oregon before. It's one of those states that I had not been to. And apparently there's some famous clam chowder. You've ever heard of clam chowder? Do y'all have that in
Yes,
Kansas?
well, I mean, we have it, but it's not from us. We get it from up there. But yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, so I went there. I went to this place that's famous for that. It's called Moe's.
Moe's?
And I had clam chowder.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I never had clam chowder before. And I just, I'm not really a soup guy. It seemed kind of like a soup. But so to spice it up a little bit, they put shrimp on top of it for me. That was cool.
Yeah, on the very around the rim.
No, they put it over in the middle.
Okay.
So I had the clam chowder. It was good. Yeah, man, it was good. And I also got to experience some sea lions. Have you ever done that?
Like sea
You know what a sea lion is?
Yeah, absolutely.
You see them at the zoo. They have one or two, and they swim around, and they're kind of cute, right?
Yes.
But they're not cute when
They're
they're in the water.
They're mean and they're
They
aggressive.
bark. They're
Mean.
dogs, man.
Yeah.
So I went to this town.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. So I went to this town. It's called Newport, Oregon.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about Newport. Yeah. It's
Okay. Well, I went there.
big tourist town.
I didn't. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was there, and I ate at Moe's there. But anyway, so I got there kind of early, and I had to wait on Moe's to open. So I went to walk up and down the little bay there, and I just heard these coon dogs barking. Like, why are there dogs here in the city? And I just didn't get it. Anyway, dude, it was those sea lions. They just, boy, I was annoyed. I'm like, man, shut up. You keep them dogs at home, for all that yelling, But those sea lions, they congregate everywhere there. They have all those seafood companies put their waste into the bay and they eat it. And so it's a lot of them there.
And like I said, they're mean as hell too. I mean, they're slow. It's not like you can't move really or walk really fast and outwalk them. But I heard sea lions are really, really lion. Yeah, David, keyword lion.
Yeah. So I was reading about them, and so the males get up to like 1,000 pounds, and the females get up to like 250 pounds. But
I see that, yeah, they're big,
yeah,
big. Your phone's got messages, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. I forgot to cut it off.
No, you're good. Sorry. You have no noise come from your house, so I finally got to call you out for something.
Yeah. But man, I'm gonna tell you what. The last 2 weeks we've been struggling with my technology here.
Yeah, I think we both have a little bit, to be truthful with you. I don't think it's just you. Like, I kind of wonder if the pause or the lag that we're having is not my service, because I did see somebody down the corner when I came home. I want to say that was probably 3 hours ago. So I don't know, but there was a guy down there working on the cable.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
So what you're telling me is you have some slow electrons.
I shouldn't, but possibility, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Very good possibility. It could be.
Right. Yeah. So
Get a poster.
I get a
Use a base words bash instead of
San Diego. Just this last spring. I tell you, the truth is probably the best way to get that, if you're talking about maybe the results graphic that I made, is probably go back to the photos on the Base Wars page. It's probably there.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We never erase any of that, so it's all there. I mean, all the way back from what, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It's all there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we lost any of it.
Hopefully, but it's could happen.
Do you know Jason McDaniel? He's in Montgomery, Alabama.
No, sir, I don't.
Got a Dodge. Got a Dodge too. Dodge also.
Dodge power, baby. No, actually, I don't know you, but hi, how are you, sir? Maybe know of you, but not you personally, sir.
Actually, you mean tell you something that's probably cool is so the last time I saw Jason was at Scraping. You was at Scraping. Jason was at Scraping. I bet Jason saw your vehicle.
Probably.
Because I saw him kind of behind your vehicle.
He probably saw the Tahoe or the Nitro.
Not the Nitro.
Oh, he probably did.
That thing's 18 history, man. I don't even know if I ever saw the Nitro.
Yeah, whatever. That's where everybody knows me from, is the Nitro.
Nobody knows you from the Nitro. They know you from Base Wars. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
I'm going to tell you something that's interesting. So, which let me say this also. I mean, no disrespect to anybody, but my friends' little list on Facebook is like, I can't have no more people. So, but that don't keep me from being able to check out who might be trying to add me. So I go look, and they're like friends with Jimmy Pittman for 5 years or 4 years or whatever. And as I look at everybody, like not just us, but like it seems that about the time Base Wars got started, everybody kind of became friends on Facebook one. Now that's not the case, right? You've known a lot of your people from way before Base Wars existed, you know. But it's kind of crazy to see that the time frame kind of lines up. You know, a lot of people friends for 4 years, and when I meet them and they're in the same, I'm like, oh, they probably know one another forever. Oh no, I look on Facebook, they only know one another for 3 years.
Yeah,
but
that
show we had that day, you know, whatever.
Facebook with that though is kind of really weird, because it was like one of my friends that I've known for like probably 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
On Facebook the other day, it came up that me and him had been friends for 3 years. And me and him have been friends on Facebook since Facebook has started. Damn, I told my age there. But yeah, seriously, I mean, since Facebook started, me and him have been friends, because we're friends in life. And I've known him for a long time. And it was like, Facebook was like, oh, you guys have been friends for 3 years. And I was like, wait a minute. Me and him have been friends on Facebook since it first started out. We started on MySpace and kind of the other shit back in the day.
My God, dude, how old are you?
Probably 10 years younger than you, sir.
Dude, I'm 27.
Yeah. You had to thought of it. You had to think about that one real quick, didn't you?
Mm-mm. I got it memorized.
Probably 10 years younger than you, sir.
Yeah.
What up, Jason
No.
Lucas? I know you ain't talking. I'm definitely one leg up on you, sir.
Yeah. It has been pretty fun getting to meet people.
It really is. It really is. It's fun. And just
It is. I got to meet new people this weekend.
AOL chats. Wow. I'm sorry, girl.
Do what? Oh yeah, no, that's way
He
before my
said the AOL chats. Billy was telling me about them the other day, how they used to have that. And he used to go get the disc.
But I heard that from Dan Current. Right? That's the one that told me about that.
5'7". No,
Yeah.
I'm 5'6", Brett. Thank you. Well, hang on. Supposedly 5'7", but I don't know. I'm getting fat and old, so I probably shrunk and got big.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, it's been pretty neat. Got to meet some people this weekend. This weekend was a little different. The guy, James, Courtney, he ran the show well. It's his first one, man. He did a pretty good job. I mean, he did a very good job. Now, I didn't do anything. He did it all.
That's
Right?
good, though. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
when I had my first show, you had to do it all, and I sit back and watched you.
Well,
I could do
he
it.
did it all.
Good.
Yeah, and I did talk to some people, but I didn't get to meet everybody like I did at your shows, like or most of other people's shows, because he did it all. Right? So I didn't really talk to a lot of people. I talked to some, but I didn't talk to all.
That's good,
But
though.
it was a good time, huh?
Listen, it's definitely good. I haven't been up there. I would like to actually maybe one of these days I can go take a visit up there and go hang out at one of his shows. Not to intrude on his shows, but just because I've never been up to Oregon or anything up that way. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there was it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. I went over there a day early. I went to the beach over there in the little clam chowder place, stuff like that I was telling you about on Saturday. We did the show on Sunday, and then I left on Monday.
That'd be cool. I don't know, but I know it gets really, really cold and nasty up there. I mean, I get
No, not very cold at all.
in Portland, it doesn't get cold at all.
No,
Yeah.
no. It was like 70. I was hot.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I was wearing a sweatshirt and I was hot. I brought cold gear and I was hot.
I'm just saying, maybe it might not have been that time, but it does get nasty.
I had my cold gear in my bag and I was still hot. It wasn't even on. I didn't wear
Just thinking about it.
it.
Billy doesn't know what cold is, so
They
Billy-
have a spot up where the Goonies was filmed.
Mhm.
You know when that boat is sailing out? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's there. They're in Oregon.
I think the houses are too as well.
Probably so. And their
No, they
their
really
pine
are.
trees look different than ours. Their pine trees are different. They're like perfectly shaped. They call them something different, but they're just pine trees. They call them Douglas firs, I think.
Was that? No, a Douglas fir is on a bush.
I think it's a Christmas tree.
But you're right. You're right. Actually, now that I think about what I'm saying, the Douglas fir is it's a big Christmas tree.
Yeah, they were big. You couldn't get lights at the top of
A
them.
big Christmas tree, yes, sir.
Yeah, they were very tall. Yeah. Do you know Mike? Mike's in Tennessee.
I know of him, but not personally. But yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he was on the news. Can't believe he got away with that. The name of the C pillar class, Jimmy. What's the name of the C pillar class? I have a cheat sheet. Should I tell you?
Yes, sir.
See if you can guess it.
It
Is it Wizard?
changed it. I thought it was Wizard. No, wait a minute. Yes, it is Wizard now.
It was. I think it's something different now. Dang, Brett done took our thunder, man.
Well, you had Wizard and Warlock, but I
Yeah, we
didn't.
could have drugged that on for at least 5 minutes.
Brett had to be a jerk face. Just ruin our fun. Gosh, Brett, always you.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I'm kind of glad that you just went to one class on that. And I know there's probably a couple people, maybe a handful of people that don't agree with that. And I know. But at some point in time, I was talking to another promoter yesterday, and he was like, Jimmy, I love you. I love Base Wars, and you're always welcome here. He was like, but your organization keeps me here 2 to 3 hours later than anybody else. And I was like, well, why is that? He was like, because you guys offer all the free reruns. He was like, can we start cutting the free reruns off at some point in time? I was like, no.
Well, I tell you what I do, and what I tell everybody is,
they get 1 hour before the end of the show.
Yeah, something like that.
But still, I mean, you think about it, and that just carries on and on. And then I sit back after we get all the data in. I make everybody come up, and I give them probably 20, 30 minutes to look at their names, their scores, and everything to make sure everything's right. Because I would hate to. Because I get in there sometimes and fat finger some names or something like that, and Mama's got to correct it. But I don't know. I give them a couple minutes, and at that point in time, we're probably eating some, I don't know, I guess probably some sandwiches or some chips or something like that. Sorry. Yep, you're right. Yes, sir, Greg. But I don't know. So we get to that point where we try to end at the same time, but it never happens. It really doesn't. Sorry. I know I kind of drug that out. I apologize. But I'd say probably at least 20, 30 minutes past the time. Sometimes.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. That I asked for some feedback this weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
And I got some. And the feedback I got was that people thought tours it seemed like a participation organization. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
No, I'm not handing out participation trophies. No, bullshit.
Well, let's play devil's advocate. That's what I love to do, because anytime somebody says something negative, I kind of like to listen to what they got to say and think about what's going on, right? So, can you see this piece of paper?
Yes, sir.
See all them classes on there? They said it's way too many. So I thought what we would do next year is just cut it off about right here and just use the top side. No? Yeah. Okay.
I think the people that think there's way too many, then sorry.
Well, no, I mean it's okay. It's feedback. Feedback is good.
I'm being honest, and I'm not being rude. I'm sorry.
No. It's okay. So I went through the score sheet, talking and trying to figure out what we potentially could eliminate. And when it was all said and done, there was nothing we could eliminate.
Maybe at first, but now we give it. I don't know. See, it's just. I mean, I guess if you're only there to run one class and you have to sit and wait for 12 others to go through their stuff. But I'm going to throw this out there. If it's any other organization, you have progressive, you have head-to-head matches, you have all these other things that are going to keep you there just as long as our free reruns. So when it comes
reruns don't take very much time.
They do it in my show because I let everybody. I don't care. I'll let you rerun and have fun.
Well,
that's what we're there for.
If it becomes a problem, then you just say an hour from now. If you're going to run again after this time, then you got to pay again, kind of thing, or whatever. That'll kind of end it.
I don't. After an hour before closing time, I shut reruns off.
Yeah.
So if I'm stopping
um,
at 5, I shut them off at 4, and you can't. I don't care if you come up to me and say, here's $100. Can I rerun? No, I won't let you.
Yeah. So, we broke these classes out last year, and that tripled our demo classes, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
We had them one and we separated them, which I kind of like to separate. Seems like people are enjoying that separation. So I want to add one more class. I want to add one class next year. Yeah. So you know what it's going to be?
Where?
It's going to be let's call it a
Run with
men
Joe
among
Rogan.
men among men kind of thing, right?
Run
So
with Joe Rogan.
you know how we do the team wars?
Yes, sir.
Got the little handicap thing. Well, by next year that'll be tweaked a little bit. The numbers will be tweaked anyway. But we're going to make a class that anybody can enter, and it's handicap, one class. So if you're the guy that wants competition, man up and go in the one class that we create, and it'll be handicap. And that's the only change I foresee us having to make. And that's
that would be bad. That wouldn't be bad.
I think that'd be cool. That's the way I want to do it in the beginning anyway. But
excuse me, I apologize. No, I think that'd actually be pretty cool. I really do.
I do too.
I was thinking about, because we had talked about this a couple of times before. I think it could be fun. I really do. If we could figure out the whole handicap but the only thing I worry about is that, say for instance, we give a person that has a trunk versus a no trunk. We start them out with a handicap of, we'll just say 5. And I know it's going to be way, way different, but we'll just say 5. But let's just say this year we start them out at a 5. And next year we tweak something or we readjust something. Then we start it out at a 7 or an 8. And that's where I think it might kind of get confusion or confusing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting, but I hope that I can find a spot. If I can eliminate one spot here that I can create that, I'd be happy. Otherwise, everything else we have is going very well. No changes probably coming. But I want that. And let them, let the best man win.
And I think that's the best. I don't know. I think that's the best part about that whole thing is it doesn't matter if you're trunk, no wall. You got 15 subs, you got 1 sub, you got just whatever. You're going to figure it out. It might take a year. It might take 3 years. I mean, let's be truthful. But you're going to figure it out where it's all going to be equal. So a lot of feedback from everybody else and help from our judges is going to go a long ways, but at some point in time, it'll all work out and it'll be perfect. And just think about a guy that's running against, say, I'm going to bring my daily vehicle upstairs with 110, and I'm going to be going against Brett. With his no wall, I got 12 15s or whatever. But
honestly, man, let me tell you the problem with this. And I do intend to fix it, but it's just some math. But it's math to where I'm afraid to just throw it out to the general public because I don't think the general public will know how to calculate it. And that is the fact of this.
David.
You, with your 10, is going to do a 138, right?
145, 147.
Yeah. Come on. So Brett, with his whatever, is going to do 160. Well, that is the deep scale is logarithmic. So when we go trying to just add a spot, if you will, it's really not fair. We're going to do it anyway because you got to keep that math simple because people don't math well. Right?
Well, just like that. I mean, in all honesty, I'm not trying to be funny, but I ran my trunk car 3 times last year. I got a 145 all the way up to a 147 on a 2K amplifier with a 10-inch subwoofer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, a lot of people, it's got that parameters where I think that could play to their advantage. I mean, because you automatically thought that I had a 10 and I'm doing a 138, 131, whatever. But I'm a upper 40s, and just that 3 or 4
What?
dB right there is going to put
In
them
your
over the
truck?
top.
In
my
your truck?
trunk. No, my trunk car, my daily driver.
You don't have a trunk car.
Yes, I do. My
It's
Civic.
not a truck. It's a Dodge. I've seen it.
No, my Civic upstairs.
You don't have a Civic. That's a bird. It's a cockatiel.
No, sir. It's not a Civic. I'm sorry. It's a Honda Accord. My
Right.
Honda Accord car that I drive. I've actually, I'm in 3 or 4 shows in the truck. It's under 2K, but it's a 147, and
What is
I put it up last year, 147.
Your car?
Yes, sir, in my car.
At what? 80 hertz?
No. I can't even remember. I think it was like 40, 41.
Huh? 40 hertz? Nah. No way. You've been drinking too much. Hondas are fart box cars. You don't do below 60 hertz in Honda.
This is a musical box. It's only set up for music. It has a 2K amplifier on it.
You sure it wasn't a 37, man?
Go look at
What kind of speaker is it?
the Sundown ZB5.
Yeah, that's a 135 speaker.
You had this course, sir.
They'll do it.
It was my birthday last year, I think, actually.
Huh. Man, you youngsters got it made.
I know. You know, us being young, we have all that new technology. You old farts didn't have that back then.
Yeah.
You fell for that one. You said that. You said that. You fell for that.
Right. I walked right into it, didn't I? Dang it.
Yes, sir. I was like, all right, bet. Yep.
Who's be watching out for me, right? Who let
What's
me
that?
do that?
Nah, that's what it is. But no,
Where's Sonny?
she's upstairs probably laughing at my dumb ass. She's like, yep, you got to get up at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning. Yep, keep staying
Right.
up. Keep staying up.
Yeah.
Just want to get busy.
Huh.
Sorry, I was just trying to read all that. Super Fest, baby, yeah, super. That's gonna be a great show. I'm excited as hell for this show.
Man, I need to put my calendar on the wall. What's the date of that show?
That is May 4th and 5th and 6th.
Yeah, I'm planning to come to that. What town is it in?
It is in Kansas
That's a state.
town. Yeah, really. Shut up, ass. That's wrong. That is so wrong. Hell, I don't know. It's right.
When I was coming home from Oregon, I almost come to stay at your house, man.
Junction City.
Junction
Thank you,
City.
Donnie. Thank you, Donnie. You should have came and stayed here. Why didn't you?
Because I was leaving to go to Oklahoma on Friday, and I wouldn't have been back till Friday.
I mean,
What I should have did was just
you
went to Oklahoma and stayed there.
you
Because
should
I
have.
come right through there, an hour from where we're going.
You know what you should have did, right? Was you should have put all them license plates and my shirts and all that other stuff
Yeah,
in your truck and just drove them down here and not had to pay for shipping.
right.
Because you still have to pay for shipping because I'm waiting for trophies and final
I mean, you're not gonna
trophies and
pick 'em up there?
t-shirts and
You don't want to come down and pick them up and enjoy the beach.
yes and no. Yes and no. Yeah,
Mm.
Junction City. I'm sorry, you're right. I know, Super. I'm an ass. Junction City, Kansas is where Super Fest is.
Yeah.
You don't get no awards, Greg.
Right. He think he got enough of them. What you think?
Anything that Greg has coming to him this year, you just sign it over to me and just put Jimmy.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, you got enough.
Yeah, he got enough.
Hit up Dan Horner. Maybe we can make something happen. Dan Horner for what, sir? I don't understand. Dan Horner for Directronics and get all your recones and all your needs. Yeah, I'm good with that because he the man.
Yeah. He got his own line now, right?
What do you mean?
He has his own line of subwoofers.
Yes, yes, sir. The Dreamsicles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the Dreamsicles are the shit. I've seen a little bit of R&D and probably 2 or 3 other. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm sorry. Probably 2 or 3 local people to me actually run the subwoofers and beat the shit out of them. And from what I've seen, they're handling every bit and want more. So the Dreamsicles are, Shrek, yeah. I already said that.
Well, I would think if anybody could make subwoofer, Dan Horner could.
Yeah, I mean, with his knowledge, his experience, and with what he does, I would say so.
Yeah.
Sure. Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. What subs? Dan Horner's DTX's new sub. They're called Dreamsicles. Super. Sorry. Take more than this.
Wonder where he came up with that name.
Well, I mean, I don't want to. I would agree with the half price. I don't know about the more than. Directronics.
Well,
and I'm not trying to be rude because I'm just going to shut
up. There's 1,000 factors that go into this. Excursion, motor force, a lot of stuff.
There's
but Dan, I think Dan has the ability to figure that stuff out,
I would agree with that, though. I mean, seriously, definitely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the price, from what I heard, I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah,
I just heard because I can't afford either one of the subs.
Right.
But yeah, I heard that the Dreamsicles are a lot more blue collar friendly. Let's just say that. You don't have to be a millionaire to be able to buy all the subs that you want for your vehicle. If you're
they are kind of high. Subs are kind of high.
I mean, they are, but in the same sense, you don't run multiple subs and multiple everything because of the price. You do it because you love it and you want to be loud as fuck.
So,
it did, bud, Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop myself because I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah, we were both going to. That's why I was like, hit that button.
See, which
Billy,
question?
My question. Yeah.
Let's go find it. What is it?
Who knows? It's Shrek. He's slow.
Right.
He's slowing on the party bus.
I don't see it. I'm looking, but I don't see it.
That doesn't mean the numbers. Brett, I don't want to get into all that. I really don't. Because each subwoofer has their own.
I'm avoiding. He's correct. I'm avoiding it.
What's the update on the truck? It's still a truck and it's still working.
Yeah.
How about that? We're going to go there.
It's preparing for cage. We're working on air conditioning.
Your kicker truck with a solid cage at the rear end and somebody else's. Yeah.
We're thinking about the air conditioning. I would like to upgrade the air conditioning in the truck. And so I don't know if that'll be done with generator and like a PTAC or just a newer air conditioner.
I've always thought about that, though. Now that you bring that up, seriously.
It wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. Shrek's fault.
No, I mean, seriously, think about it, though. I mean, 90% of us go to shows. We have a power supply. We have a cord. We have some way of always charging our system up besides our alternators. Which I know that's not a Charger. It's a David, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, but still. Why don't some of us actually think about bringing in like a portable air conditioner?
Carlos does. Carlos Rodriguez, he does.
Okay. And puts it in the office shit? Or, I mean, how's he do that?
Pokes it in the window. You know, puts a tube to it and pipes it into the vehicle.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
But do you think that hurts you as far as like barometric pressure and things like that? Because say it's like an 80-degree day outside, you're running your portable air conditioner inside, and you get it down to 60 degrees, but it's 80 degrees, and
well, to each his own. But if I was Carlos, I would filter me some condensed gas into that air conditioner and let it shoot condensed heavy air in there, if you want to call it, and so I could do like a 195. I don't know if he's going to do
that. Swamp coolers. Wow. I ain't heard of swamp coolers in a long time. Right. Shit. But now you definitely make me feel old. I remember being like 8 years old and the swamp cooler at the house catching on fire.
Yeah.
That's before we could afford air conditioners. You know, we were poor.
So I'm trying to figure out how to put air in my vehicle to where like it's blowing enough to where, you know, it's gonna like blow outside the vehicle.
But see, like right here, look, we got Brett that says he never gained from the cooler in his, and then
I'm going to show him how to hook the speakers up tomorrow. So
we got David right below him that says his likes it hot. So I think.
Yeah. Where is David Lopez? Where is he located?
He's up here by me. In the middle of it.
Yeah. No. Cooler's better, I guarantee it. And
cooler always is louder, I think, as far as Minnesota. Yeah. You know,
lower altitude is better, guaranteed.
Barometric pressure, all that shit matters.
Yeah.
As silly as it sounds, it really honestly
does. You can spray some gases in your vehicle and shut the door real quick before you SPO, and you can do a lot better too.
Compressed air?
Yeah. Something similar.
What if I brought some NOS? And I felt like some NOS, and I felt like
blow up, man.
I'm gonna give that shit a little juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy helium.
Helium, yep, that's one of them.
But altitude does matter, yeah. Altitude, barometric pressure, all that. I mean, it really honestly does. I got a guy here.
I'll give everybody here, I'm going to give you some advice right now. Some good advice that probably nobody, maybe not, most people listening has not done. You know, Jimmy, a sensor is a diaphragm. You know what that is? You know what I mean? It's like a speaker. It's a cone. It's a cone, right?
It's a diaphragm. I know.
Right. So that box, you make the box solid, meaning the whole sensor that you know of as a sensor, right? Brace that thing, make a pocket for it so it don't move. And if it don't move, guess what moves more?
The diaphragm.
Sensor. The actual diaphragm. That's right.
The diaphragm. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so there's a cheat for you. Make yourself a brace for the meter.
I have a couple guys up here that actually do that. Like when they put it in their kick, they have a piece of plexiglass that they put the meter on and then slide it up into their kick.
Yeah. So how about this? Let's take a piece of metal, weld it to your vehicle, take some screws through the firewall, plate, right? Screw something to that and put the meter on that and clamp it in. Make the meter solid.
Yeah, but then you have to have somebody that unplugs it and plugs it back in.
No. It just goes right on there, clamps right on there, pockets right on there, whatever. Zip tie it on there, whatever you need to do. But make the meter solid, make it not move. Because if the meter doesn't move or what are we going to call this thing? We can call it a minute. The sensor. Make the sensor solid so that the diaphragm moves more.
Yes,
there you go. And then another one is for those of you that don't know, you don't turn that sensor diaphragm towards you. You put it towards the
because it's got to build the pressure up.
The firewall or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Cut the carpet out from around that. Right? Let that sound bounce off that metal back in there, not the carpet. That'll help too.
We were shoved behind the carpet. Well, it's the carpet. The carpet's killing it. I mean, seriously, you're not listening to what he's saying, Trent. Seriously. He's not talking about using any carpet, any of that, or hiding it behind anything.
No,
he's talking about making something solid in your van that you can put that meter on and make that meter solid on your van that's in the van.
But so when he's
not moving, nothing's moving, period, but the diaphragm inside the meter.
Yeah. But he's saying that he used the carpet to make his solid and it never moved. I guarantee it's moving. Well, I don't know what the SPL is, but
it's not solid with carpet. You know that as well as I do. The carpet's moving.
Yeah. But no, he's saying he used the carpet to hold it. But I'm saying if he put that carpet in front of it, then that's blocking it.
Well, that could be,
yeah, steel floor is ideal.
But then you're moving up into the modified classes.
No. Every car's got a steel floor, man. Just take the carpet and the pad. No. Hate to say it, my loudest score was in a Globe, in another org, in a kick.
Yep.
So there's something weird going on there. I don't know what it was.
I'll be honest with you. I have a Globe, and I take it to 90% of my shows. I have some people that put theirs in that Globe. I have some people that just shove it up behind the carpet. I have some people that bring a piece of plexiglass and they stick it on the plexiglass and then they shove it up in there. So I've seen like all the ways. I don't know personally which way is louder, because I've never sit and tested. Okay, a piece of plexiglass, a piece of just bare metal behind a carpet, a piece of this, a Globe or whatever. So I don't know, honestly, which truthfully is louder.
Yeah.
So let me ask you that. I mean, honestly.
Did you ever see my my Globe, the one I made?
No, I don't think so, sir. Honestly, I really don't.
I ought to go get it. It'll take me about 5 minutes. I should go get it for you. You want me to go get it?
5 minutes, sure. It better be a quick 5 minutes.
I'm gonna go get this thing. And what I'm gonna tell you is,
by myself too long.
So what I'm gonna tell you is, when I put that sensor in this Globe, people picked up a good bit of dB.
All right, let me grab a beer for you. Walk off. Damn it, Bill! It's 8:30, Billy.
I told you we should end it at 7:30. All right. Some people will remember the Globe that I used. I don't know if anybody here, but I used it whenever I first started. I'm gonna show you a trick to it. But so I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go get it. It's outside in the shed in the dark, and I'm barefooted, so this is not gonna be fun for me either. I just want you to know that.
Billy will see you guys next week. He appreciates you. Thank you for watching, Billy.
Right. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all.
Hey, welcome to Jimmy's Always Right. And if Billy doesn't like it, tough, because he's not here to disagree. No, I agree. Because we see how much I lose up in the mountains, Arkansas, because I didn't lose. I don't know. It's different though. I mean, seriously, I've watched a guy with the. He sits back in the parking lot and he measures the barometric pressure. He measures the altitude, the temperature, the humidity, everything. And I mean, he has a 15-page notebook, probably more than that. And he'll go through it and he'll be like, all right, today's 70 degrees. This is this. I turn my head unit up to number 7. I turn this up to this and this up to this and this up to this. and this is how I get loudest. I mean, that to me is like some serious, skills or whatever you want to call it, dedication or skills. And that's Nate Scout. And I'm going to tell you right now, Nate Scout is the man. He's used kicker subs for years. And that guy, I mean, he is loud as hell and always has been loud with his kicker subs. But he's one of them guys, I mean, he's at the very, very back of the show, and he sits up to the very last minute before he runs because he's going to go through his data, his paperwork, his sensors, his meters, his everything, and know exactly what he's going to do before he ever pulls up into that lanes. So he's going to pull up into that lanes. He's going to hit number 12 on his head unit, number 7 on his base knob or whatever, and let it run. And then you're going to look at Nate and be like, do you want to run again? And he's going to be like, no. Nope. I don't need to run again because he knows exactly what it's going to do. And you're like, wow. But as a friend and a competitor against Nate, I've watched it and I've seen it. I mean, and I know there's a lot more people beyond him, but he's local to me, so I use Nate a lot. And he runs kicker, which is amazing too as well. But I mean, seriously, I've seen him go up against some crazy people. I want to say probably the first 4 or 5 years that I'd known him or seen him run, he was actually using a little Celica, a little Toyota Celica or something like that. And he was running probably two 10-inch square kickers. And I mean, just pretty much demolishing his class.
Real men run kicker, man.
And I'm being serious. Nate Scout he's the man. We're talking about barometric pressure and, just everything, the humidity, how much that really matters at a show. And I mean, him being the only person that I know locally that does that, I used him as an example. It was like amazing, seriously. So I'm just going to go ahead, Billy.
That's cool. Yeah, so check it out. This was my globe, man.
Hang on, Billy. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Billy's going to show.
So this is a Nerf ball type thing, right? And so I took the suction cups off and I forced the sensor through one of these little holes right here. And it's green on it, and I got a green screen. So that's how come you can't, it looks weird. But yeah, man. And so I put 2 bolts through here, drilled a hole in my sensor case, and bolted the sensor inside this thing. And this gained on lower SPL vehicles, 40s, low 50s, gained half a dB. That's the reason I quit using it. So, yeah, there you go. Globe. Another problem with it was when you put it on some dashes, because back then we metered on the glass, it would roll off the dash. There's some cars like about a 92 Camry, 94 Camry, something like that. Didn't have the dash, went straight down from the windshield, so couldn't really use it. So yeah, that's funny. You say soccer dad. Here we go. Right? That
is a pretty cool looking. Is that green or what's the color? There's a color that keeps disappearing in there.
Yeah, there's green like right there, and so this is a green screen. So
these
that's why I can't wear those Base Wars shirts that we bought on here. You could wear it since you're not using your green screen. Oh wait,
I'm going to start. What my green screen is?
I gotta get Richard to mail Sonia's to her. Somehow Richard wound up with them.
I know that he's got Sonia's, but where are my shirts at, Billy?
They are
probably sitting there on the counter beside you, right next to my trophies and my.
Good question. Where are they?
All that shit.
That's a good question. Where are they? I'm gonna check.
His ass. I'm a month away from my first show, Billy. You got no license plates, Billy.
Time to order some more of those license plates. Yeah, can you see it?
Yep.
You can see the collar anyway.
I see it purple, and that's about all I see in it.
Yeah.
It's purple and green.
Let's see. Yeah, this one's probably yours. What size did you order?
Yeah. Yep, that size. Fat boy.
Yeah, got those. Need to get those too.
Yes, sir. I need our shirts.
So everybody else has gotten them. They're really big in size. So you'll be able to layer if you like when it gets
So
cold.
you're saying that. Remember, I'm not even going to call you out and say that I'm the last person to get my shirt.
No, nobody has them. I have them all piled right there. James got his. Richard got his. They were both in Vegas when we picked them up. Michael Ronnie may have his. Huh? Michael Ronnie. He's in the West Tennessee area. He may have his. I mailed him some plates and his shirts last week. Yeah.
Shut up, Rick. You know.
I'll probably mail everything else out next week for y'all. If it's most of them, I've been kind of waiting until I send plates so I can just use them for padding.
It was plates and awards and silliness. So you should have just brought them last week. It's up here. It was free.
Yeah. So I don't like flying very much, and I got irritated because they want to charge me $50 for a bag, and $50 back is $100. I said, you know what? Forget that. I can buy some clothes for that money, right? I can buy me a cool sweatshirt or whatever while I'm out in Oregon, and I can have an Oregon sweatshirt. So
You had the same set of clothes all weekend?
I packed a backpack only and carried it on, so I didn't have to give them a dime. So I didn't have a lot of extra space to take your shirts and your
right.
Right.
No, I guess.
Yeah, and then I wound up driving back, so took a little longer. You know, the whole clothing thing. I probably won't travel off like that far again with a skeleton clothing. Probably won't do that again.
Understandable. Definitely understandable.
Yeah. But we tried it.
It was a fun show, though. What I think.
I just hate the way they herd you around. I don't like it.
You know, I kind of thought I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I thought I was just getting old and crabby, and it was like, wait. It was like, stop pushing me. Stop telling me what to do. I'm coming. Fucking shut up already. It's
Right.
like, damn.
So, no, I didn't yet, Super. I didn't. Me and Jimmy been talking about it. We ain't got a plan yet.
Really, you'd be another judge yet.
Yeah, Jimmy, they don't like the way they
motherfucker.
think that you're getting a little pudgy and maybe you should be replaced. You know, I don't know how to tell you, but they're not happy with your figure.
Super Dave show is canceled this year, guys. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah. But as
What
far
the
as
hell? What's he doing to another judge?
right, that's what I'm telling you, man. They think you're getting a little pudgy and they're not happy.
Billy's
They want
coming down here. I told you.
They want somebody that the competitors are attracted to.
No. See, Billy can do the team wars. I'll be on one side of my tent and I'll run the regular lanes, and Billy can be on this side of the tent and run team wars.
Right.
I'm mad at you, Super. You called me fat. Fuck off.
Hey, your camera's getting blurry, man. What's going on?
Yeah, see, it thinks I'm fat too. Look, I'm just gonna have to.
Right.
I'm too
Hey,
fat.
man,
I'm too fat. I can't be up here no more.
We can't hear you.
I'm too fat right here.
Yeah, so
Assholes. That's fucked up. Fuck both of y'all.
right. Yeah, man. But I don't know.
He
You
said,
tell me. Tell me if I'm wrong, Jimmy. Tell me this. If let me come up with an example. if I say to you, Jimmy, I'm going to purchase what did you call that thing earlier? A capacitor from you. I'm going to purchase a capacitor from you, Jimmy. Here's the money, and I send you the money, right? And I show up at 5 a.m. to pick up the battery from you, and you tell me
I'm gonna make you wait outside until I get the fuck up at normal.
Right. You're gonna have somebody search my bag and search my drawers, you know.
No,
and,
I'm gonna make you sit outside and look like a dumbass until I get up. You get there.
Point is, if I come there, if I give you the money and the money is for me to come get this battery from you, and I come to pick up the battery and you say, man, I decided to sell it to somebody else. All right. And I'm supposed to say, oh, cool. Well, can I get the next one? Right? Right. That's not happening, right? Well, why is it these people think that airlines should have that luxury? When I show up and you tell me that you're not on this flight anymore, that I paid for this, you know.
I have the same, you know, and that late, if I booked to be on that flight at 11 a.m. and I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock or whatever, and I don't get to get on the plane until 2 o'clock, we got big problems. You better pat my pockets. You better do something for me.
Well, my point is, me and you would scrap at 5:15 that morning when you didn't have my stuff, and I done drove however long to get to you to get it.
100%.
Well, why is it when an airplane, why are they special? Any other business that F people like that would be.
But see, here's the problem is they're not. And a lot of people don't realize, if a lot of people would go through their policy and regulations, and if they lay you over for 2 hours, they have to pay you X amount of dollars. It is. Yes, it is.
That's fine. But guess what? I don't need $200. I need to be at home.
No, right? I know. And I understand that, but
so I'm just like, you know what?
But you think about it, and in their defense, let's just go like this. Say I'm driving to work in the morning. From my job to my house takes me 9 minutes to get to work. I leave 30 minutes early every day. Even though I know it only takes me 9 minutes to get there. 90% of the days I can get there in 9 minutes. But there's that 1% where it takes me 20 or 30 minutes because of a traffic jam or a backup or an accident. How is that any different than being on an airplane?
Allow me to elaborate, because I revel at the idea of it, okay?
Okay.
Now, let's take this airplane. I purchased a seat at a time and a place.
And they overbooked that seat and gave it to 12 people. No, I agree, and that's wrong.
I'm sorry. I'm not walking away smiling no more, you know. And anyway, beats going to jail. So I don't like flying, and that's why I don't like it.
No, I mean, I do agree, and it's bullshit. 100%. And I'll say it for you.
Don't expect me to smile about it when I walk away.
No. I'm probably going to go out there probably in jail or going to jail. Somebody's ass is going to get chewed. You put a poor little soul in front of me, that's the only one And God forbid my wife's in front of me, because I'm the nice one. And
it's embarrassing, but
she's going to hurt her feelings. I'm telling you. Yeah. She'll hurt your feelings while being nice to you.
Yeah.
And if you ever been embarrassed and your feelings hurt,
well, I'm kind of done with that. So I don't care to be nice anymore.
Yeah, no. It doesn't matter the airlines, David.
So that is the reason I don't care to fly. That's the reason I don't care to fly. I just soon drive. Now, I don't just assume to drive to Oregon. That's a long ride. You know, it took me 2 days to come home. You know, I think.
My
2
first-
solid days. The map said 42 hours, I think.
My
You know?
first year that I went to Vegas, I had to be back to work Monday morning. Well, it was my very first time, so I didn't know any better. So I booked my flight on Sunday, and I was going to be back to work Monday morning at 9 a.m.
Right.
Well, it was the very first time I had ever flown, period. I didn't know any different. And everybody told me, don't book it that quick because you never know. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. I booked it. It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, you would think
I
when you
booked it, and I was fucked. I got laid over till the very next day. And
right.
then when my only ride back the next day was a Spirit airline. And I will tell you
never
right now,
do that again
never
either.
get on Spirit. Spirit is the ghetto of fucking airlines.
So you're right.
No
And-
internet, no leg room, no food, no water, no drinks. And if you get up to go to the bathroom, you better hurry up and get back to your fucking seat.
So listen, the last time I flew Spirit was from Las Vegas, last year sometime. And
It was Vegas.
so I was a day late. And look, so when we flew into Houston, they had such ghetto crap going on. We sat on the tarmac for 30 minutes. They waited for the police to get there to arrest some of these fools. And so when we finally opened the door, the police come off. The police came on, got those people, and took them off. Then we could get on.
Damn.
This is at 4 a.m.
Oh, I'd have
You know.
been injured as fuck. I'd have went to jail that night. Trust me.
Yeah.
I would have went to jail that night as long. No.
Yeah. Well, these people were giving the stewardess hell, but that's my point, man. You know, how come I got to smile when you obviously sell my seat to somebody else? And this is the problem. This is where it went bad. Okay.
12 times. 12 times. Because
Right.
they don't sell that seat just once or twice or 3 or 4 times. It's like 12 times over.
But here's the thing. So I said to the girl, I said, she said that they overbooked and they had, somebody else on my thing. I said, okay. Well, I said, so you booted me off. And she said, she reworded it, but in essence, I said, okay, well, please do that to someone now so that I can get on the plane. And she says, oh, we don't do that. And I said, apparently you do, right?
You
And went
just
downhill
put me
from
off the fucking plane.
Yeah. Went downhill from there.
Yeah,
So-
no, I would have got ugly and been like, I'd have started cussing.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'd have got smacked by my wife. The back of the head, like, "Hey, go over here."
Security come got me. I'd leave for security come got me.
I'd have got, at that point, I probably would have been just fucked. We get Dan
Right.
Horner in the house. What up, Dan?
Right?
Dreamsicles. Dreamsicle, baby.
So anyway, that's really how come I don't like flying. Everybody else in the world has to give good service and this and that, and they can just do that to you, and they expect you to smile about it.
I know, and I don't understand that. I mean, they're one of the biggest, most overpaid industries out there.
No. It's a very slim margin of profit for an airline. You kind of got to be stupid to open up your own
Put one
airline.
question back up.
I didn't do one.
I don't know which question you're talking about. I'm sorry. No, he said, Jimmy, put the question back up. What
Oh,
question?
they want to know about the C-pillar handicap. I haven't figured that out yet.
They want to know why you had. Hang on. Super fast.
Yeah, I agree. We need that. So we really need those sponsors now because we need that
They
plane.
need to buy us all a jet,
Yeah.
or at least just come pick us all up so we can go to the same.
Well, I was letting Jimmy finish speaking, technically.
That's rude. That is rude. How rude. I'm trying to find great. Where is that stupid question at? It's not
That's the
stupid.
one they were talking about. They had asked me what the handicap for C-pillars were going to be.
Yes. I know,
And I
and I was
haven't-
trying to find it. I couldn't find it. I'm looking. But yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
haven't.
he wants to know what it is.
I'll try to. I tell you what. What's the is when is Kickers live? Is it? Were they live this last year? This last week?
Last year, this week, yes, sir.
So next week, I need to schedule up a Team Wars live stream so we can talk about just that. Probably I do it on the opposite Tuesday that Kicker is on, since we got the other nights kind of done. But
Okay. Speaking of fights, who all has Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? Jake is going to get his ass whipped. I see some videos.
Old, man.
I see some videos of Mike Tyson the other night. He's 57, but that man is throwing punches and just crazy with his sparring partner. That sparring guy was like, "What the hell?" And I mean, Tyson's just like in and out, in and out. No, I'm telling you right now. I think probably second or third round, Tyson's going to knock you out.
Man,
I'm telling you right now. Play second round. Yep. I agree. Second or third round, Tyson is going to knock him out.
I hope so.
think it's going to go. They can't do it first round because it's about the media. It's got to go a little farther. But I guarantee it's going to end with a knockout by Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I hope so.
I'll tell you what, we have gloves at Superfest. All right, man, Super Media, throw some gloves on. Old man versus
Hey,
old
I
man.
got an idea, man.
I'm
Listen.
joking. I'm doing
No, I have a good idea. I think at Superfest we should have a boxing match, man. Yeah,
Oh, Super's already talked about bringing gloves.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll do it.
You'll be there, right?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Me and you can be the judges. We'll just
Yep.
sit back. We'll sit
Think
back
that's a good
and
idea.
we'll be the two commentators and just throw the joke. Oh, look at that right
Yeah.
cross. Oh, look at that left, right, left.
Yeah, right. I think that'd be fun.
Getting the punching machine for Super. Oh shit, the punching machine. I've seen some fun on the punching machines. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute. There was last year, wasn't it? I want to say it was last year with all the guys. We had a manly woman. I don't know how to say it.
Oh yeah, in Biloxi.
In Biloxi, yeah. Remember with Steven
Yeah.
and all us? And
Yeah.
Brett?
No,
Yes.
who was
No.
with us?
It was
Was it-
Matt, it was Steven, it was Brett, it was Drew, it was all of us. We were all there.
William too. He's the one that got the good score, right?
I think it was Matt that beat her. Matt
Uh-uh.
Brown.
Nuh-uh. It was dang. Williams, the camera guy.
Oh yeah. You're right. Fucking JB's camera or
Yeah.
Brett. Fucking,
No.
no, all of it goes with Drew and all them. I can't think of his
Yeah.
last name. Damn it,
John, that's right. John
John
Yeah.
Williams. Yes,
Yeah.
it was John
Yeah,
that
but
put
if
up
it
there.
wasn't for
Crazy.
John, this chick, was it a chick or was it a dude dressed as a chick?
No,
I
it
can't
was
remember.
it. To be politically correct, it was a female.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so this female, she outpunched everybody except John.
Yes.
And
No,
let's see.
it was a black dude with a black
Isn't it?
boy.
Jonathan
You're right.
Price is getting it.
See,
Matt
he
Fury,
was made
who
that.
else?
It was
Who else?
Jonathan Price. It was Matthew. It was Steven. Fuck, I feel like there was
There's a lot of people hitting it, but
a
this
lot
chick,
of people. A
now,
lot of people that was there.
in everybody's defense, this chick worked there. She probably hit it all the time, right?
And it was just like, she said, watch this. Boom! I was like, I mean, she
Right.
didn't even
I don't
flinch.
remember her score, but it was high. And then John come up there and he took it back. But yeah, that girl could hit.
It was all up to John, and everybody led him up. It was like, John, we need this. And
Yeah.
she could throw a punch.
Yeah.
I'm telling you
She
right
did.
now.
Yeah.
If she threw a punch as well as she hit that bag, somebody was about to get knocked the
Yeah.
fuck
Ain't
out.
nobody getting up from that.
Not out. I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now. And I actually I've seen Super and Chris Mills. There's been a couple of videos where they've actually went to the bar before and they've had that punching machine.
I can't believe Chris Mills can hit a bag.
Chris can hit a bag. He can.
Can he?
Yep, he cracking on them. Cracking.
Really?
Cracking.
Well, now, are their scores in the 400s or 600s?
Oh, probably the fives. No, I'm right, Chris. I'm sorry. It's funny.
What kind of subs does Chris Mills use?
He has Sundown. I think they're
Really?
V6s, I believe.
Really?
Yes, sir. He was at 800. Okay. Chris is
Dang,
800.
800s. Okay, yeah. That's doing a little something. Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. It's so fun. It was a secret, Jimmy. Whatever. Fuck off. That's not true.
Yeah, that's good news right there. Where did I see that? That's what I'm talking about. Huh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are. I'll be switching subs soon. I'm not posting that video again. Or I'm posting the video again. I'm sorry.
Hey, Jimmy,
Yes, sir.
I want you to look at my screen, man. Can you see me?
No, but yes.
Do you see?
You're froze.
You see just by my ear that dude in with the white beard?
Yes, I actually do.
Do you know him?
I can't make the picture out, to be honest with you. It's a little too far away.
Yeah, okay. I was just curious. He looked so familiar to me. I was like, I know this dude, and we talked, and it's like I didn't know.
If you
We
could
not
blow
really-
it up or bring the picture closer, maybe, but it's too far away. I can't honestly see who it is.
We gotta get them glasses, man.
Oh, yes, I'm old.
But no. So this is where we were in Oregon, man. This is a show in Oregon. I think that's David Luke's vehicle sitting right there in that thing. Let me do something here. Let me see. Let's see here. Let me try something. No, don't work. I scheduled it right. Sized it appropriately. Unfortunately, can't see anymore. But yeah, this is the venue, man. That was a in Oregon. That was a thing of businesses right there.
Inside? Did you guys go inside to the event, or you stay outside?
No. That vehicle is sitting in a line right there. Yeah.
But it's the event's outside, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That door is open. They open that so people go to the bathroom and stuff. That is where the air conditioning business was. There's a whole little strip mall, like all those. They're all closed, but it was the
really?
perfect place to have a sound event.
Yeah, see here, when you say strip mall, it's all outside. They don't do it inside a big building. It's all outside.
Oh yeah, y'all are snazzy, man. No, strip mall down here is you just you get to walk into a business, but you don't get covered. You got to walk in the rain and the snow.
Yeah, it's completely in the rain. 100%. It's business outside, business outside, business outside, business outside, all the way around.
So that's the way that was, but except is a commercial business rather than like retail business.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was like one big building that they.
No. It's just that line that you see right there. Behind us was a train track and a fence. And I would like to add also, man, when I went outside to get this thing, it rained on me. It was raining. I hope you appreciate that. I know, right? I'm a melt.
I'm surprised you found it though that quick.
I knew where it was. I'd seen it a few weeks ago, and I thought about putting another sensor in it and doing it again for the trunk guys, because it adds to their score. So if you weren't listening then, if you put the sensor inside this, you'll get the highest score you've gotten up to a point. Now, I don't think Carlos, it would help him probably shred this ball. RP, probably shred this ball.
I would like to play with it versus I hate to say it, but I'm just going to throw it. I have Usakis, meaning the actual the metal globe that it sits inside. I'd like to test that one versus the Usaki one.
No comparison. This one will meter higher.
You think so? Really? Well,
I
I'm
did.
sorry. No, so.
Yeah, I did it.
You did a lot of testing.
Yeah,
so
I did it.
Just send that to me then, Billy.
So, so the way that the SPL kind of works, you know, is
he said no. That's what he just said.
What I say?
I said send it.
You can buy it off Amazon. It's like $3.
Huh?
You can buy it off Amazon. It's like $3.
That ball?
Yeah, it's a Nerf. You can't see it. You can kind of see it. It says Nerf. If I can find.
Oh, see, I thought it mounted the ball inside it. I thought you like had it.
What I did is I put a hole through the two sides, and you know, you've seen the sensors. If y'all look at the ones that Melissa Hall has, those are actually mine. And so I drilled a hole in the case, and I put a nut inside there, and I put a bolt from here and here into the sensor, right? And so it made it tight. And so the sensor was mounted in the ball, and it would make it on a lower SPL vehicle. It would make it a half a dB louder.
That's weird. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, and I understand. I agree.
Okay.
With you.
So it's not weird.
How that is louder than one that's in a metal steel ball that there's no movement, there's no nothing.
I can explain it to you. That ball, the one they have is the metal. It's a lot thinner.
Yeah, absolutely. Same way mine is. Yes, sir.
But the way SPL works is the way you pressure up a sensor is the reason why it works in the corner or windshield or in the kick panels, because you put it in a corner where in the corners the sound waves are bouncing off the three walls and it concentrates right there in that one spot. Well,
yes,
I guess somehow those sound waves get inside this ball and they don't bounce out well, and so it just pressures higher inside this ball because of, you know, it's just thick. You know, that's thicker than the globe.
I got you. I mean, I understand that part, but I'm just I like to play with it. I want to play with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, when I first started Base Wars, people didn't understand how to operate without a globe. They didn't get it. I'd say, here, just put it where you want. They didn't get it. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll come up with a globe. Here you go. And
I wouldn't bother.
So that's what I did. Right.
Well, no, I rephrase that. I bought a globe because I was running USAC probably 2 years before.
So anyway, but the reason I quit using this, one of the reasons was I did a Camry. It was an older model, like a 98, 99, and it goes from the windshield and it just angles straight down. So it physically, I couldn't put it up there. And at that time, when you entered Base Wars for $20, you got a legal run, which is on the glass or whatever, and you got an outlaw run, which was wherever you like, kind of down low. And so the legal runs were increasingly painful because this ball wouldn't stay up on some of the dashes. So that, in combination with nobody cared to do their legal run because the score was lower, I axed on the legal stuff. And so we just went with the outlaw stuff. And so I retired the ball. No more ball.
Makes sense. And I'm sure, like I told everybody, I'm sure there's a lot. You know, I missed probably the first 4 years when you did all the tested.
What year did you come on?
I don't know. It's been 20? Like 4 or 5 years ago.
So around 19 or 20. That ball, I was using it in probably 16, 17.
So, yeah. Like I said,
actually, when I very first started, so probably 16.
Lack it on. Sorry, go ahead. I was just laughing at it. Lack it on them. It's a whole funny video that Chris Mills and Dave have us going on. It's if you get a chance, go back and watch some of Super Dave's like live videos where it's got him and Chris, and they're sitting back, and he's asking Chris a question, and Chris comes up with some silly stuff. It's funny. It really is.
Yeah.
And that's where that whole crack aluminum comes from. But
Ah.
all right, Billy. We said we wasn't going to do it, but we did.
7:30, 7:45. We're like an hour and a half late, man.
It's 9 o'clock here for me.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't know. And I got to get up at 2.
Ooh, you might as well not go to bed. You saw to go to work.
Ouch. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, send us on out, man.
Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. And, keep coming back. Without you, we wouldn't be here. And I'm trying to find the video. That's why I'm chit-chatting. And here we go. We'll go out. Oh, you didn't play this tonight, so we'll play this.